Good morning. It's day 4 of our Money Mindset week, and today I've brought myself to an incredibly abundant place, just 10 minutes walk from where I live, which is up the road. So today I thought we'd have a little look at about what stories we're telling ourselves about us and money and abundance, and also our deservability. Because even though I've been working on this myself for 15 years now, consciously at least, I did my first Money Mindset course in 2010. Wow. I still look at this with myself every day. It's partly because it's my Achilles heel, I think, and we teach what we're most here to learn, don't we? So my question to you is, what are you still carrying around? What stories are you telling yourself about money? And I have this little voice in my head which goes, I can't do this. And you'd be amazed how often that little voice pops up. And I know it's my little Rosemary. I think she's about 4. And she's scared. She's scared of all sorts of things. And I have to sit her down and I have to have a little chat with her. And I have to tell her that I'm the parent now and I'm in charge. And I have to do it quite often, actually. I think it's quite a scary world out there. And when you're an empath and a sensitive like me, whatever kind of awareness and clearing we have, these things keep coming up because it's time for us to really let them go, let them pass through us and go. So now when she comes up and says, I can't do this, it's okay, what's going on, Rosemary? And sometimes I'll get my belief statements out and I'll have a look at them and, excuse me, that's a train coming. Train line to London is just down there. Go straight into the city. Let that go. Love a bit of video reality. There we are. Yeah, so there's a story going on there for me, and it keeps popping up partly because I know that that's in the collective, and I've had a huge nudge from the universe to really share. That's what I keep hearing: share. What's going on for me? Because if it's going on for me, it's going on for a lot of other people too. And I'm someone who's done the work on this stuff, so it's up to me to get out there and share what I've been doing. So what stories are you hearing about you and your deservability and money? Let's go back to when you were little. What was your father saying to you about money, or the main male person in your life? Often I think for me it's been around something like, I wanted something and I was told I didn't deserve it because I hadn't been a good girl. And then when you're 3 or 4, that I've got to be a good girl to get what I want, that's heavy stuff. And you know what, it just doesn't fit in 2026. I think the more rebellious and the more out there we are now, the more we say what we want, the more we vocalize, the more we ask for what we want, the more it comes. And this is like one of the laws of the universe. We have to ask for what we want. I've got friends who are in challenges at the moment, and we're talking about asking for help from this plane, from our friends. Oh, I don't like asking for help. Okay, well, sometimes we've just got to, haven't we? But also, we have our God box and we put things in there. That's asking for help. But also, when I've had problems in my family, we call the relatives in who've already gone, or they're not on the physical plane anymore. We call them in for help, and they need to be asked. We need to say to them, can you come and help me with this? Otherwise, apparently they can't come and help us. So we have all sorts of stuff that we've collected, and some of it's from our lifetime. I honestly believe a lot of it is just collective consciousness. And if you're a bit of a sponge like me, you absorb from that. But also it's ancestral. It's on our DNA, but it doesn't need to be there anymore. We can, and with an awareness, my goodness, we can release and let go of so much. And just that knowing that something is hitting your buttons is so huge, because then you can talk yourself down, you can do a bit of journaling. So do you know what it is for you? Because I did a wonderful talk with some creative therapists about 3 weeks ago, and the light bulbs that were going on in the Zoom room were, oh my goodness, that's my dad. Oh my goodness, that's my mum. That's what my granddad used to say. And they wanted to tell their stories about what was going on in their families, what they'd absorbed. And with that awareness can come so much freedom. We can get ourselves off the ceiling. We can write a different story. So when people come and work with me, and just to say I'm about to introduce a 6-week money course to start in about 4 weeks' time. So my invitation is for you to come and join me and some other amazing heart-centered, sensitive, empathic, probably people on that, to explore these things and put some really powerful healing into place as well. This is all available to us now, and I've had a massive nudge to share it again. I ran lots and lots of money courses between, I don't know, 2012 and 22, I should think. Lots of them. I helped lots and lots of women really release themselves up from worries about money, to really just let go of the weight that we're holding about it, and their lives completely changed afterwards. And that's what I'm really being encouraged to offer again. So I'll be sharing that tomorrow. I'll be getting the copy out tomorrow. And yeah, please come and join me if this has hit any buttons for you, because without that awareness, we stay in that same old cycle. And the opportunity now is for us to really, really create a different life, a different money story, a different legacy for our families as well. You know, if you're a parent, you don't want to be passing your money anxieties onto your children, and any little bit of work and clearing you do in your life will directly affect anyone you come in contact with. So it will help your children. And I've had people say to me, well, it's not me who needs the work, it's my partner. Well, you can't make them do it, can you? But you can work on you. And I know from personal experience that when I've done something with me, that ripple effect has released everyone around me. And sometimes in these courses we write letters to those people, even if they're in spirit, and we release all that tension around it, all that stuff that we've collected. Let's not turn around out the sun. Here we are. We can, when you've written that down and you've burnt that and released it, oh my goodness, the power of it is huge. Your life can change from then on. And this is such a powerful time for releasing and manifesting as well. 26, the year of the fire horse, the energy in the universe, the new world I really believe that we're all creating at the moment, not to mention this glorious spring energy. Everything's on the rise at the moment. And yeah, so if you're feeling the call, let me know and come and join me. But in the meantime, yesterday, what did your father think about money? Don't overthink it. What's the first thing that comes to mind? What did your mum think about money? What were you hearing about it when you were little? Was it everything's too expensive, we can't afford that? Because if you're a sensitive and your little child's brain hears, I can't afford that, I can't afford that, don't ask me, I can't afford that, have you been a good girl? Then that becomes your conditioning. And that little child, my little one who's saying, I can't do this, that is still repeating. And all right, my little one still pops up. I've still got some work, healing, play, fun to do there. And I want to have fun with her. It's not about seriousness anymore. It's about, come on, we know this stuff, let's sort it out, come on. And I can really rise above it because I've done the work and I have that knowledge. And that's why I'm doing this thing. That's why I'm out here sharing this again. So, yes, and what did money cause in your family? Did it cause arguments? Did it cause grief? Did it cause divorce? Lots of people divorce around money, don't they? I think it's the highest cause for divorce is money challenges. Can't quite remember. And another question for you is, if you had more money, what would you do? That's a really powerful one, because I know that if I have more money, my conditioning is straight away to look for who else needs it. That's what I was taught by my parents. You've got some money coming, who else needs it? That's what my father did all the time. Rosemary, I've got some spare money this month. Do you need it, or does Hilda need it for the charity? That's what I was brought up with. So my default is, if I've got extra, I'm obliged to give it away. Unusual, I know, but what's yours? So, and this is the kind of thing we'll be doing on the course. We'll be really exploring this in a beautiful, supportive, gentle environment where with other people as well. You can share what you want to, but just gently exploring this stuff so you can free yourself up forever. and really get the awareness, and then really free yourself up to charge what you're worth in your business, to know your value, to have money conversations. We'll be looking at money conversations as well, another train. So I think it's time I went. Please let me know you've watched this, and I'll be back tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful day. Just go and see all the beautiful abundance absolutely everywhere. There is so much around, and find the abundance in your home, find the abundance in your bank account, look in your purse, and even if you've got coins there, just coins, think, wow, coins. Be like an excited 3-year-old who's given some coins and goes, wow, I've got money. Yeah, get really excited about things. Lift your vibe around abundance and money, and let's get playful about it. That's what we're going to do on our course. Okay, have a lovely day. Lots of love. Bye-bye.